Welcome back to Fan Nation.
So our next guest here is a former varsity basketball player at New Roads High School who spent a ton of time in the water teaching the art of surfing and doing it himself. Hi, Galeazzo. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Wait.
Oh, here
Before we get started, did you just
noted.
peep what I just peeped?
Didn't peep
Gali?
anything.
Like, her
Didn't peep
eyes, she was
anything.
looking at you in a way
Didn't peep anything.
that wasn't necessarily sports related. Anna, are you shooting your shot again?
Listen, Adrian, every time
Just be honest.
every time we have a male guest,
Look
he thinks
at
that I'm
that.
trying to
Look
flirt.
at that.
Oh,
Anyway, can we talk about what you do, my love?
we can, whatever.
Yes.
You guys got a thing going on.
No, you two have a thing going on. But let's talk some surfing, because I know
Yeah.
you're a phenomenal surfer. What got you into surfing?
Honestly, I learned surfing from my dad.
Okay.
My dad
Okay.
surfs almost every day.
Wow.
Nice.
So I don't even know when I learned. I've just been in the water all my life, so
Yeah.
surfing is just like part of what we do, you know.
Yeah,
I just try
it's
to
like a
surf.
family thing.
It's kind of a family thing. Yeah, I go out with my bros. I
Amazing.
go out with my dad. Just the homies, you
Now,
know.
growing up, like, so when fathers are involved in their sons' lives as it pertains to sporting events, was he like tough on you? Was he like, yo, you gotta do this?
Actually,
No?
not at all. Like, it was just surfing. Like, my dad surfs, and that's it. But, like, I played basketball,
Yeah.
football, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
other sports, you know, I wasn't even really into surfing for a while, and he was not even around, to be honest. Like, not like that. Like, he wasn't around, you know. Nah, but you know, it wasn't like he was like, oh, you gotta do this, that. Like, with surfing, it was just mellow, you know, like, let's go surf. Whenever you guys want to surf, he's going surfing almost every morning, so, you know,
That's amazing.
sometimes we were into it, sometimes we weren't. But right now, it's like
It's
surf
all you do.
all day, every day.
Let me
now.
ask you something. As someone who played multiple sports,
Uh-huh.
which one do you think was the hardest one?
The hardest sport, like, to learn, or?
To play, to learn,
learn,
to,
yeah.
you know, just be up in
I mean, I was
involved?
really into basketball. Like, that was really my sport in, like, high school, and, like, you know, most of my life, like, basketball was the primary sport, and I guess I'll just say that because it was, like, a lot of politics, you know, and that kind of sucks. Basketball's a lot of politics. That's the cool thing about surfing. It's just you, and you're out in nature, out on the
Yes.
waves, so it's just like, there's no politics.
Yeah.
A little bit, like y'all were talking about, like, the, how they judge
Yeah.
waves and
Right.
whatnot. You know, in the professional game, there's a little bit of politics, but honestly, like, I mean, for us, like, we're just out there,
Do
just
you have
living,
a favorite
chilling.
pro skater? I mean, pro
Surfer.
surfer.
I get, yeah, John Florence is pretty cool. He's like
Okay.
probably the dopest surfer right now. I really like him. He's really good. There's a lot of them though, like, there's a lot of good surfers, and it's not really like basketball or something.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like LeBron James, and like, you know, F. Kobe or whatever.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, it's not like that. You know, like, it's like, it's everybody just likes everybody. You know,
Yeah.
they're all cool. Everybody has a different style, so it's all.
So I hear
all
that the person you just mentioned, he's the longest running champion on any professional
No,
sports.
that's Kelly Slater.
Yeah,
That's Kelly
okay.
Slater. He's like the Michael Jordan of surfing.
Wow.
the GOAT.
Kelly Slater.
He's the GOAT.
Yeah.
the greatest.
That's
yeah.
amazing. Now
Kelly
I hear
Slater,
that you
he's
do
really
a lot
good.
of great work in the community. What's your connection to the Santa Monica Boys and Girls Club? I hear you were a
Ooh.
counselor. Can you talk to me about that
Yeah,
experience?
tell us about your community involvement.
Yeah, no, I just I do some coaching actually, basketball coaching at
Nice.
the Boys and Girls Club. I'll probably be coaching the team this year.
That's
Nice.
So
amazing.
yeah, you know,
Basketball.
yeah, basketball.
So you really love basketball?
Yeah, basketball.
That's
yeah,
my
like,
thing.
Yeah, basketball and surfing are like those
Yeah.
are my two.
Anna
sports.
doesn't have a thing athletically.
Shut
she's
up.
just
Shut up.
she's
Stop.
she's
So
a host.
anyway, back to I wanted to ask you about just who's your favorite basketball player? Who do you think is the best one out there today?
LeBron James.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Oh.
He's like, no.
I thought you were saying Adrian
No,
Jones. I was
no.
like, yeah.
Yeah,
No.
well, who's
Because
the
Adrian,
best?
Adrian only likes to talk about himself. But
No,
back to you. What do you think of my guy Steph Curry? This boy, he's a baller.
Yeah, he's nice, but I don't know. Their team is just too stacked.
Too stacked,
right now.
exactly.
It's not
He
even
gets
fair.
it.
Like,
He knows sports.
yeah, it's
You know
not-
what, Anna? We may fire you. I don't know if you can come back with. He knows his sports. Like, he knows his stuff. You were.
Anyway,
Come
just,
on.
anyway, back to you.
Come on.
Back to you and your
You
community
don't like Steph Curry?
involvement.
I don't have a problem with. I think the team is very, very stacked.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he's great. He's like
But have
he's
you
probably
seen,
the best shooter. Like,
okay, this is how
Ever, I
how
agree.
much I know sports. Steph Curry has been balling since he was in Davidson. And his dad used to ball when he was in Charlotte. So I'm saying this kid, and he had a lot of ankle issues when he first came in the league. Remember that he wasn't just this good when he
knows,
first
it's true.
came.
I like the tester.
He came
That's
up.
it. I just
So
like the
he
tester.
came up. Anyway, the last thing I want to ask you is like, what kind of lessons do you want to impart on young children as a coach?
As a coach?
Yeah, as a coach, as an activist, what do you want to teach? Yeah, what do you want to teach the kids?
Geez, nowadays, I don't know. I feel like a lot of kids are kind of, you know, there's the phones and all this stuff. Kids are not really engaged, so I feel like, I guess, to answer your question, like, just to be engaged, to be in the moment, you know, like, a lot of kids, unless they're like the star or something, like, they're not really in the game, and I just try to make sure, like, everyone's involved, teamwork. Like, get the bench involved, you know, if you're not in the game, like, you still got to be clapping it up for your teammates and whatnot, so stuff like that, you know, like, I think we're kind of losing, and like we probably were like already not doing so well with that, you know, like
in our generation.
Yeah, but now it's like it's even worse.
But it's great that you're doing what you're doing, surfing and in the community. Thank you for joining us, Gale.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.